answers and live in your room.
Okay. This is the speed round episode. Today we're talking about all things related to speed because I'm addicted to speed. This is my confession. Just when I thought I had all I could say and I did that speed.
Is this gonna be
This is my confession.
Episode?
The Yeti.
Hey, his name's Randy.
Randy the Yeti.
That's right. You might recognize him from other videos.
Well, with that nose, it looks like J.K. Rowling designed him.
Anti-Semitism.
Inappropriate, I'm sorry.
She would
Should not have anti-Semitism in the first 5 seconds.
Thanks, J.K. Roll the intro.
Speed makes me racist. Okay,
Start doing this
so
Seinfeld theme.
dude, they played the Seinfeld theme at the concert too.
Like they just started playing it?
Yeah. Did you guys see the video I
Okay.
shared with the Hey Arnold theme?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, they played different TV show themes through it
Oh, nice.
because their album's called Hotel TV,
Oh, that's cool.
so they
I like
played
that.
different TV theme songs. So how's everyone's day going, dude? How are you?
Freaking.
I'm asking Eric first.
bad.
How are you doing, Eric?
I'm good, Zach.
Anything new going on?
No.
You're not recording a song?
I mean, at this point, the song will be recorded already. So.
Oh, that's true. That's true. How's the? You got all the words memorized?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
All of my words, yes.
How's it going, Becca?
Pretty good.
do you recording anything?
I had a really busy day at work today.
Dude.
I got there
Jealous.
and I was pretty much just shaping bread like the whole day. And then at the end of the day,
I'm shaped kind of like
we
that.
have 2 newer girls who like just started a little bit ago. So they kept coming up and asking me questions. So I felt like I was kind of like teaching again because I just had to keep like telling them what to do.
Are you practicing kneading dough right now?
I'm practicing needing to take a fucking nap.
Language. Me
I mean,
too.
by the time we're done here, it'll just be called bed.
You know. How's it going, Shane?
Aggressively below average.
Aggressively below average?
Why is that?
So you're having
Sad.
a very, very bad day?
I feel like
Shane on a terrible, no good, very bad day.
we're gonna go back and watch the video, and the whole time we're talking, you're just gonna see the wheels turning in Shane's head, coming up with something snappy to say.
You drinking milk?
I am drinking milk. Thank you.
It's like Anchorman. Milk was a bad choice.
I think that's Cat in the Hat.
I mean,
Oh no, milk!
yeah, it's both of them. Now that I think of it, Cat in the Hat is just a ripoff of Anchorman.
I think Anchorman's a ripoff of Cat in the Hat.
You guys planning this shit?
Just watch the dance routine we do in 10 minutes.
And then Shane does a cartwheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
I get the cat toy and
But
act
the-
like a circus
The
performer.
video
What do
is
they
gonna
call it?
cut out, so we're not gonna be able to see it.
What do
Shut
you
up.
call it? Flash mob. Yeah, me and Becca planned a flash mob for 10 minutes.
You can't
after the
talk
podcast
about it.
started.
Then it's not a surprise.
I did a
By
flash
the time
mob
they see
once,
this, though,
but
it'll
I got
already
kicked
happen.
out for taking off all my clothes. I didn't realize it was the wrong kind of flash mob.
I did one
Flashing.
time, but I just ran real fast.
No, it's a streak mob.
Flash.
Oh, the Flash, the superhero. Speaking of which, did you guys hear about Ezra Miller?
is
No.
Oh
being a
my
horrible
god!
person.
Yeah.
What is he doing
so
now? Or they. I think Ezra Miller uses
Yeah.
they.
I think he does now. Or
They.
I think they do now.
Yes.
Crap. So they went to Hawaii
Yeah.
for some reason. I don't know if they hitchhiked or I recall hearing that, but
Hawaii?
Okay.
They
Hitchhiked to Hawaii.
It's possible. Hitchhiked
maybe
to
in
Hawaii.
Hawaii they were hitchhiking or something. But anyway, they started living
Grabs
with
onto the
this
back of a
couple.
boat like a fucking dolphin.
You know. I mean, they're the Flash. They can just run across the water, right?
Yeah.
But they were staying with this couple in Hawaii, and then they got arrested because they went into the bedroom that the couple was sleeping in and like tried to rob him and like said he was gonna kill the guy and his slut wife and like they
didn't go to prison?
No, he did. He
Ezra
got
Miller knows he's got money, right?
yeah, I think he's like addicted. He's like an alcoholic. They're like an alcoholic, and they may have mental problems. I don't know.
I'm sure.
I've been pretty drunk before. I've never had like millions of dollars and gone into somebody's room and said that I was going to rob them.
Yeah, for real.
Well, the problem is you've never had millions of dollars.
Yeah,
That's where you got to start.
Well, exactly. I can be poor and addicted to alcohol and not have that
And not be a
problem.
Yeah. But yeah, they did go to jail. They got booked.
You're just going to see quick little jump cuts every time you say it.
I'm sorry. But they were bailed out by that couple. I don't know. I don't know why. If there's like some relationship there that we don't know about,
It's
but
actually Batman.
that'd be funny. But then the couple filed a restraining order, obviously. So
Why bail them out and then
Yeah.
file a restraint? Why even bail
We
them
need
out?
you out, but also at the same time, we never want to see you again.
I mean, I think they just have empathy. They're just trying
That makes
to.
sense.
You know, they feel bad for Ezra. Yeah, they obviously felt bad enough to let them live in their house for
An extended
yeah,
period of
for
time.
however long
Yeah.
they were staying there. So, you know, I don't fully understand it. I don't know if I would be a big enough person to do the same thing if somebody like threatened to murder me and called my wife a slut.
Yeah.
Nah, God, no.
All this stuff, but yeah, like they were pretty much released on the promise that they wouldn't come anywhere near that couple.
What? Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out. I don't know what Warner Brothers is gonna do because like
Ezra, you gotta warn a brother before you go into somebody's house and say you're gonna kill him.
hey, so I know you guys are going to bed and good night, but I just want to let you know tonight, once you guys fall asleep,
I will be
What?
coming into your
Gonna tell you your
You're
wife's a
murdered.
fucking slut.
and try and murder you guys.
Well, it's a good thing they already
Good
filmed
night.
The Flash, because that movie has
Right.
been on and off again for the last like 15 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if they're gonna put that out just because it's already done, or if like this isn't the first time they've even been in trouble legally.
Yeah.
Well,
So
there's no way they don't put it out. Michael Keaton's Batman.
I mean, I'm sure they will, but how do you advertise for that? Like you
don't put Flash in
If-
any of
You
the
don't.
stuff.
Yeah.
just
You don't
advertise
have
for Michael
Ezra
Keaton.
do
Yeah,
interviews.
you just advertise for Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah, but how do you make a commercial of the Flash movie that doesn't have the Flash in it?
What do you mean?
It's like
You just put the red streaks going really fast.
I'm
He
Batman.
He was in this scene, and then he zoomed out.
Okay, we'll see. But then there's also the third Fantastic Beasts movie.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, once again, everything that he's been involved with is something that it's like, maybe they should just be shut down or not made at all.
I heard that was okay, but that I mean obviously that one they could advertise without having him in it. But
Yeah,
like,
they already got rid of the one chick who said shit about J.K. Rowling.
and they got
She's
rid
not in the
of
trailer. I don't know
Johnny
if
Depp.
she's in the thing.
and Johnny Depp.
Yeah, they got rid of Johnny Depp. Like that series has no problem.
Right.
Cutting
Which, like,
people
what
out.
the hell? Bring Johnny Depp back.
Yeah, right?
Fucking
I-
Amber Heard.
I heard the
Heard?
Did you
um,
ever hear?
the guy who replaced Johnny Depp was pretty good in it, from what I've heard.
Mads
But
Mikkelsen?
Mads Mikkelsen, yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Good.
just weird to have a different actor play the same character in every movie.
Bro,
He played it in the first two.
Wait,
Dumbledore.
Didn't Johnny Depp play?
At the end, I'm pretty sure.
he transforms
Depp, wasn't
into
it?
Johnny Depp for like a
Exactly.
minute.
But Johnny Depp was the same was the character for the first.
I mean, if
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Because he
So-
wasn't.
Colin
He wasn't.
Firth, the Penguin.
He wasn't
is
Grindelwald.
Grindelwald in the
For
first one.
the first little bit, he wasn't Grindelwald.
He's still Grindelwald.
He was.
He's
Pretending to be
disguising
someone
himself,
else.
though.
No. He's
Yes.
still, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's basically that character, but it's a different actor playing him, and then they say at the end, oh yeah, he really was this guy.
You don't.
So in the fourth one,
In
they
Harry
need to
Potter,
get
you
another
don't say
actor.
there was a period where.
I'm saying,
Mad Eye
in the
Moody
fourth
was
one-
played by
in the fourth
David
one-
Tennant or whatever.
In the fourth one, they need to get another actor for Grindelwald and come up with a reason why he looks different.
Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be a fourth
I
one.
think it
These
should be
movies are
Ezra
pretty
Miller.
problematic.
Yeah, at this point.
Ezra Miller plays everybody.
Well, they have to finish out the thing. There's supposed to be like 5 or 6 movies, and they
They
have
don't
to finish it
Actually,
out.
I would see a version of Fantastic Beasts where every character is played by Michael Cera.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Michael Cera.
Not a fan.
Except
It's
for-
too dry.
Batman.
Exactly. That's what would make it so good.
Batman is played by Seth Rogen.
I'm
I'm Batman.
I'm
Cloud
vengeance.
of smoke obscures him.
Yeah, that's how he.
Gotham.
That's how he
very
gets
nice.
away.
Gotham Knight. Live in the shadows.
Yeah, I mean,
Riddle me this, Batman. I can solve anything if I talk. He just gets high and brainstorms the riddles. I'd actually see that.
That I
That'd be
would
pretty
watch.
good.
it's a big ass board that's just like a cat.
What do you guys think of them making a Barbie movie?
Not necessarily.
Good choices.
Isn't
for
it?
actors, at
I
least.
know Margot Robbie's playing Barbie. Is
Yeah,
Zac
Margot-
Efron's playing Ken?
I don't
Or
think
who's
it's-
playing
is it?
Ken?
I don't think it's
It's
Zac
not
Efron.
Zac Efron.
I didn't think it was Zac Efron.
I don't
I don't
remember
remember
who
who
it
it was.
But
But-
if someone
Not
does it.
necessary though. It's like them making Battleship and all those other shitty films.
But,
Yeah,
like,
that's
what are-
that's unnecessary. They're also making a Tetris movie, which makes no
You
sense.
don't
Is it
need
just
it.
about
But-
the Russian military?
Okay, originally the Barbie movie was gonna be with.
Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, I wish that'd be cool. She needs to get back into acting. She just got engaged.
For Life Size. Remember that movie?
Yeah, that was cool.
Next.
Yeah, that was Tyra Banks, huh?
Mhm.
Black Barbie.
Who's the comedian, the female comedian that steals all the jokes?
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer. Yep, there you go. Everyone knows. So originally it was going to be Amy Schumer playing Barbie, and it was supposed to be like
Body positive.
body positivity and
But,
like,
she doesn't look
the,
like
the
Barbie.
anti. Well, that's the whole point. Like she's supposed to be like a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic, but it's not fantastic because she's got body issues, and she's coping with that. And then like it's supposed to show people that you don't have to look like Barbie to.
I don't think the Barbie movie would work as well if every 5 seconds Barbie was making a joke about her vagina.
She doesn't have a vagina.
Yeah, she'd
It's
just be
just
making
flat.
a joke about
Not having a
She's got the same parts as Ken, my friend.
All inclusive.
You know,
She'd make a joke about like scissoring or something.
about
With Ken.
what's the word, Shane?
Tribalism.
Yeah, tribadism.
Tribalism.
Tribalism.
Yeah, that's our word of the day. Tribadism.
Go Google it. Except for you, Mom.
Yeah, don't Google it if you're at work. Tribadism. TRI.
Put it in big words
So,
over
yeah.
the EZBS logo.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I can see the camera, but the logo's not there.
So
I always
what
thought it was
is?
attached.
We
to
took
it.
down the neon
So
sign.
does anybody know what the Barbie movie is about? Because I know like
Like
wasn't
Barbie.
Barbie based on a real person? So is it about like that person or
It's barely based on a real
can
person.
I?
You can, yeah, feel free.
Let's
Yeah,
figure it
let's get some real information here because I don't know what I'm talking
I
about.
mean, I'm pretty sure
But-
Barbie
But
is
those
not.
can-
The name is like a president's wife or something, but Barbie, I don't think is based on a
Barbie
real person.
Barbara Millicent Roberts is Barbie's
Well, I thought it was
full
named
name.
after Barbara Bush. Isn't Barbie from the 2000s?
It says
There's a Barbie movie with Martin Short playing the villain.
Ryan
There's
Gosling
a
is
villain?
playing
Yeah,
Ken.
he's the main
Okay,
villain.
just so we know.
I could see that. I think the movie's basically the same story still, though. It's just Margot Robbie now.
A doll
who's
living
like,
in Barbie land is expelled for not being perfect enough and
Yeah,
sets
see?
off on an adventure in the real world.
I feel like Amy Schumer fits the
thing
mold
not
of the
being a
story
perfect
better.
Barbie better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Margot
can't
Robbie
see it.
is like
He's
the
underneath
perfect
the-
Barbie.
I mean, you can see Elton's like tail in the back of his body just walking by a second ago. If there's any bumping in the microphone, it's Elton playing with the shoestring down here. It's all good.
He's having a good
Pants
time.
string.
Or pants string. Shoestring, pants string. It's all about. It's all about what you wear on your feet. I don't judge. You can wear pants on your feet.
I do.
Pants on your feet, pants on your feet. Looking like a fool with your pants on your feet.
Well, it says Amy Schumer quit the Barbie movie, so.
That's because she's perfect. She didn't want to be in a movie where she's portrayed as unperfect because she is,
It says
in fact, perfect.
I mean,
scheduling conflict.
I mean, I think she's really only good in movies that she has written. She acts good with her own writing.
Yeah.
I've seen other stuff and it's like.
Well, she said she
okay.
also wanted her Barbie to be an inventor.
Barbie can be.
Barbie has every job in the world. Right?
Yeah, but the studio wanted her invention to be a high heel made of Jello.
Oh, so Barbie's retarded.
Did she steal the high heel Jello?
Okay, and I apologize. I'm very controversial in this episode. I should not have said that word, but but also, can we talk for a second about the model with Down syndrome, who is a Victoria's Secret model now? I've got some mixed feelings because, like,
you're like, I'm controversial. I'm sorry. Let's talk about the Down syndrome Victoria's Secret model that I don't like.
I'm not saying I don't like her. No, I think it's cool, but
you say I think it's cool, but
What are the mixed feelings?
I just feel like it, in a way, it might be exploitative because
Using her purely for the sake of trying to get
they're like
people to-
trying to get good grace. There was a lot of controversy
Oh
for
yeah,
having
Victoria's Secret isn't a good company.
Yeah, and they had the Victoria's Secret Angels forever, and they got rid of that because, the average woman is not, anorexic to be a
they fat
Victoria's
shame-
Secret model.
They fat shame women.
Yeah, and so now to try and fix their public image a little bit, it seemingly.
It's like M&M's changing the.
Exactly.
It's like Mars changing the M&M's.
do you guys know
They got
the
it.
story of Victoria's Secret?
No,
She's a man.
I would. What?
Victoria's Secret was created by a man so men could go in and buy lingerie for their wives and not have to feel awkward.
Why wouldn't they feel awkward?
What?
Why wouldn't they feel awkward?
Because originally it was a store for men.
Men would go in.
and buy lingerie for their wives.
Well, what happened?
They started making it female
So,
centric and stuff.
so what? Did they just not advertise it on the outside, or what? Wouldn't it still be like you're going in to buy Isn't it the same thing now?
No, because now it's more a female store where females go in to get.
The point
stuff.
originally being you're not a guy surrounded by girls and you're looking at women's underwear.
Yeah,
There's
you're
a
just
store-
a
You'd be a guy
creepy
surrounded by
guy
guys
surrounded
looking
by
at
other
underwear.
guys looking at women's
Yeah,
underwear.
that seems more creepy.
I mean,
But the other guys aren't going to judge you.
Yeah. They're also looking for lingerie for their wives.
Or for themselves.
For themselves, yeah.
Back in
I
the
don't
day,
think
now-
Victoria's Secret
Mangerie.
All I'm saying is that was the original thing for Victoria's Secret, and it's changed so much from.
Is that Victoria's Secret?
I think so. Yeah.
That it's for men?
Well, it's
Just for men. Just for men.
Just for men.
Isn't just for men hair colored?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Menon.
If you use it as deodorant, that's why you've got blue armpit hair. But no, I just think, don't get me wrong. This Victoria's Secret model, I apologize, I don't know her name, but I mean she's pretty and she's talented from what I've seen, but the Down syndrome people who I've known have had big ambitions, but I've never heard any of them say when they grow up they want to be a lingerie model. Most of the people who have disabilities like that I have encountered don't think about sex.
No.
They don't think about-
No. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Am I wrong?
Don't do this. You cannot put people with disabilities in a box to say that they don't think about sex. Because
I'm not saying they don't think about sex. I'm just saying they don't think about it as a career. They're not saying
why. Because
I guess maybe that's just my
I mean,
experience.
to be fair, how many people do grow up thinking, I want to be a Victoria's Secret model?
I mean, when it was
just,
the Angels, quite
I'm
a
sure,
few.
maybe, but they probably just want to think, I want to get in the business of modeling, and then when their career comes to that point, decide that they want to be
I've
a
known
Victoria's Secret angel girl, not go into the career deciding that you want to be a Victoria's Secret angel. Seems a little high.
I mean, there's people
shoot
who
for.
we both knew in high school who had ambitions to specifically be Victoria's Secret models and would like not take care of themselves as much as they could because of like ambitions for that, or
I don't know who you're talking about though.
but just like in general. And maybe I'm wrong, you know. I'm not trying
Yeah,
to
you don't fucking know that.
blanket my
You don't know that.
experience,
Well,
but
that would be like saying, "Oh,
I
I've
don't know
never
them either."
seen a person with brown hair say they want to be a construction worker or something." Like,
right.
Yeah, never.
No,
just because you don't
I
have,
get it.
you know,
I get
just because
it.
you don't have an experience with that doesn't mean it's not.
No, I definitely, but I do have experience with companies being exploitative.
Oh yes.
And
definitely.
so it makes me concerned that it's not necessarily this girl's ambition.
faith.
Maybe she had ambitions to be a model, and then Victoria's Secret's like, we could really use a model who makes our public image look good. And so we'll get this person who wants to be a model and give her an opportunity to be a lingerie model.
Wait. You have experience with
Are
companies
you looking up her
that
story?
Yeah.
you have
I
experience
don't wanna
with
just be talking about
companies.
Yeah, I was a
That
lingerie
was-
model for Walmart.
I was gonna say I thought maybe you were the guy that posted that original McDonald's.
Yeah, I was rocking
The
at
guy-
McDonald's.
No, the guy with the paper hat.
Yeah.
Rock and roll McDonald's. I was ding fuzzer done,
Yeah,
ding fuzzer
that
done.
Also offensive. Let's be clear. Zach is digging
That's
himself
why.
deeper and
That's why I
deeper.
thought maybe Zach was the one that originally posted that. He said he had experience with companies dealing with that.
Okay, what's her name? Sophia?
Sophia
Loren.
Yaru. She's
Wrong.
Close.
Puerto Rican. Yeah.
No, Eric was wrong.
Oh, yeah. No.
You are correct. You're looking at the page that directly says it.
How do they know?
And like I said, I'm not knocking her at all. I think it's awesome, and if that's what she wants, then I'm all for it. I'm just concerned that it might not be coming from a good intentioned place from the corporate side of things. Either way,
There isn't good faith.
yeah, I mean, either way, even if it's
She still
not in
has a
good
job
faith
doing
from
it. That's
exactly.
good for her.
Exactly. That's where I'm getting at. I think even if Victoria's Secret didn't come into it with good faith, I think that it's still cool that there's representation as long as she's not being exploited through it. But if she's happy and it's giving representation to people with mental disabilities and things like that, then I'm definitely all for it. I don't want to be misconstrued, but I was mostly just curious what your guys' take was.
I mean, I
If
kind
it
of
was-
think I kind of think it's like the black version of the Wonder Years.
Huh? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They have, well, I don't know if it's still on, but they did a black version of the Wonder Years.
I don't want to make another offensive joke. What was it called?
The Wonder Years, you fucking idiot.
It was just called The Wonder Years?
Yeah,
But
it was a remake
it was a
of
reboot,
the Wonder
but it was-
Years.
Really?
It was a black comedy
With-
like what Martin was and stuff.
Black family.
Huh. Interesting.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know if there was any need or if somebody who ran the show pitched it or if NBC or whatever company was like, we need diversity. Wonder
Redo
Years
it.
worked.
They
Let's
did,
do a
they did the
version of
female
this.
version of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
Correct.
it was
And you
not
know,
good.
maybe I'm coming at this from a completely wrong standpoint. Maybe that is the way to do it. You know, maybe there's nothing wrong with a company saying we want a model who has Down syndrome. There's nothing wrong with a company saying we want to do a show that is, you know, black focused.
I would say
And-
the issue is even if it was not done in good faith, the issue is anyone who would do it, it would be misconstrued as not being in good faith no matter what.
Yeah.
Right.
And it needs to start somewhere for it to become
Yeah, exactly.
fully normalized to the point where you can see it without being like, well, are they just exploiting?
That's true.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the campaign that she was part of for Victoria's Secret had a lot of women of different sizes and shapes and ages and stuff to kind of show like the diversity of women, things like that. So it wasn't just her with Down syndrome being the only one that was like different from all the other models. There was like an older woman. There were some plus size women.
Betty
Lots
White.
of different.
Would
I would
you-
say does that further prove Zach's point of it not being
Well-
good faith and just about like, oh, everyone.
I think a lot of
Would
companies.
you
if they're
guys-
trying to change their brand image to be like this company's for everybody?
I think a
And
lot of
that's what I'm
companies are
saying.
trying to
I'm saying that it's
diversify.
necessary is the issue. Whether or not it's
Right.
in good faith, it is something that is
And-
necessary.
You know, I guess my issue really starts because in my mind, Victoria's Secret models are sexualized. You know, whether or not
To a
that's
gross degree.
yeah, I mean, especially with the angels,
Gross
but
meaning high or gross meaning
both. Like the fact of the matter is, it becomes sexualized. Whether or not Victoria's Secret is doing it to sexualize them, once they put it out, you know, there's guys who will sexualize women in lingerie just because that's how it is.
Mhm.
So is this person just wanting, even if she has dreamed of being a lingerie model her whole life, is she fully aware of to be fully consenting to be sexualized in that way? You know?
You don't think she knows
Yeah.
what she's getting into?
Yeah.
Why?
No, I'm saying I guess she might. Yeah, she
Fucking
does. But
40 years of Victoria's Secret doing what they do. You don't think going in she knows that, oh, this
Yeah,
is Victoria's Secret. This is what they do.
Well, she works for the company, and you know she has
Agents.
a modeling
she has
agency.
Yeah, she has an agency.
okay,
So,
well that makes me
like,
feel better.
You
They're
know,
not hiring her off the
Yeah,
street,
she's
dude.
not. No, she's.
But
it
that's
says,
if they could have, and that would have posed a point closer with Zach said.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
Without
aware
the
that she
full
was with a
knowledge behind it,
modeling
because that
no,
is a
agency.
thing
she's,
they
she's
could
with
have
an
done
agency. I looked it up.
is-
She's been modeling since she was 16. She's
Okay.
24 now.
Okay.
So like she's been doing
So at
this
least
for a
2 years.
while. She's done a lot of big like ad campaigns in Puerto Rico and stuff. So this is like her first more American campaign that she's done.
Okay. Well, that definitely reassures me. Yeah. Well,
Now we're not saying that Victoria's Secret is a good company because they're probably not.
they're better than Mars.
They're good for some
But-
stuff.
Oh.
What?
Wait, what are you talking
Yeah, it's like Walmart's campaign that they're doing where it's like, oh, women-owned businesses love us, we support them a bunch. It's like it's all corporate
Oh yeah,
garbage
corporates.
where
Yeah.
it's all about making
They're always
profits.
trying
They're
to do
not.
stuff.
It's not
They
about.
don't
CEO
care.
is a woman.
They don't care.
I know, it's a big
she's
shocker.
Hey, who are you talking about?
Walmart.
Walmart's CEO is not a woman.
I
Yes.
saw the fucking
Yeah,
sign.
It's Doug McMillan.
Not
I
anymore.
saw the sign,
What?
dude.
Doug McMillan quit?
When's the last time you worked at Walmart?
I'm pretty sure.
Not that long ago.
I'm pretty sure Walmart's CEO.
Yeah, I saw
is a
the
woman
sign.
now.
Doug McMillan
By the
quit?
building.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Either that or they fired him to make room for the woman.
Yeah, it is Doug McMillan, homie.
Are you guys just
Are you
thinking of
thinking
the
of-
heir to the fortune?
No. Maybe go to
Probably.
Meyer. Was it Meyer?
You guys don't know what you're talking about.
There's a company.
Is it the
one of those
CFO?
like that.
Are you
Could
guys
be
talking
CFO.
about the COO?
No, the CEO of Meyer is a man. His name is Rick Keys.
How do you know, Becca?
I googled
I'm
it.
saying maybe that's a woman. Can we show the camera, please?
Did you just assume? Okay.
There you go, Zach. Good job catching yourself.
So problematic.
Thank you.
Look up the
this
CFO.
has been a great episode, guys. I think we should lose
This is
this
the last
episode.
one.
Yeah, I think this should be the last episode.
Are you thinking of Goodwill?
No.
Look up companies with a female CEO.
No, I'm done.
No, I want to empower female CEOs.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Some company does. I just don't.
Lots of
This is all
companies
about
are
getting more promotion
Target.
for the
Was it
podcast.
Target?
Okay, female CEOs. Who is Safra Coutts? What company did she have? Okay.
Is it Meyer?
No.
It's Walmart. Oh, Best Buy.
So these are the list of
No,
all
that's-
But
women.
women
who
don't know
currently
how to
hold-
work technology.
The list names all of the women who currently hold CEO positions at S&P 500 companies.
Got it. Go
Okay.
through 'em.
GM,
500.
Just the
Best
companies.
Buy, Walgreens, Hershey's, Oracle,
Citigroup, Duke Energy,
Is Match Group Match.com?
Probably.
Wow.
Is that
Progressive,
old guy not anymore?
Yeah, now it's his
CBS,
wife.
who we met on
Clorox.
Wow, CVS and Walgreens both have female CEOs.
I mean, they're constantly trying to compete. That's why they're right across the street from each other always.
Gap.
That's true.
The Gap.
Correct.
That seems sexist. That a female runs the Gap.
The thigh gap.
I don't know.
No, I think women CEOs are awesome.
Put some more into this if you're trying to empower women. Don't just name a bunch of women that own
No, I'm
these
trying
companies.
to. You're scrolling too
Queen.
Okay,
fast.
here you go.
Okay, so Starbucks
No, wait.
was this.
Dairy Queen.
Starbucks.
Queen
what other
Elizabeth,
women- what
she
other
runs
women
all of England?
companies? Dairy Queen.
Okay, so
Jamba Juice probably.
I just want to shout out
That's sex.
one. I want to shout out one majorly. Rosalind Brewer.
Because it was the one that I
Liar.
pulled up.
No, more than that, Becca.
Okay.
Rosalind Brewer is the CEO of Walgreens.
Boots Alliance.
She used to be the COO of Starbucks, and she was the first black CEO of Sam's Club.
Yeah, there we go.
Kind of Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah. Sam's Club does have a woman CEO, I think still.
Maybe
but
that's
at
what
least
it's
she was the first black woman CEO of Sam's Club. Actually, the first black person to be the CEO of Sam's Club. And
she helped spearhead Starbucks' diversity initiatives, including racial bias training.
And Starbucks is like great about that. Starbucks has
Now.
now, yeah.
After
I mean,
she-
she
after
probably
she
made a
did
big
it.
difference.
You
But
guys ever seen Zack and Miri?
yes,
Where at the beginning, Craig Robinson.
that's
from
not
The
Starbucks.
Office- Yeah, no. But at the beginning, Craig Robinson, who is from The Office, he's a black guy. He's getting coffee for somebody.
From the office, isn't it?
He's in a lot of things.
Well, I mean, that's
But anyway,
one of the biggest
continue.
things. He's getting coffee for somebody, and the guy walks up and he's talking to somebody else, Craig Robinson, and the guy walks up to the counter and he says, "Hey, can I get a coffee black?" And,
Oh, yeah.
and he goes, "I'm talking in a minute, white."
Yeah.
That is that Starbucks
That
now?
was really cool.
No, is that Starbucks now?
No, that is not Starbucks. But Starbucks is very inclusive, and they've got good things going on. I mean, their union busting is kind of shitty, but they're getting better about that too.
Speaking of which, Amazon just got their first union.
Yeah, Amazon just got their first union.
Jeff Bezos went to space and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, the
He's
guy
not
who
part of
found the
company
union.
anymore.
Well, in the speech after the first union for Amazon was formed, the guy said, "Thank you, Jeff Bezos, for going to space, because while you were up there, we were down here signing the papers to form our union."
We no longer have to pee in boxes or whatever they do.
Supposedly that's been fixed for a while. Now they just be on the line. This episode is crazy. Y'all. I don't even know where to go from here. I had bigger plans for this episode, but
Yeah,
then
well,
let's talk
everything
about-
went
And it just
wrong.
got real racist.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's not racist.
No, it's just been racist,
Real discriminatory.
sexist.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! It has not been discriminatory. Should we just do this tomorrow?
Yeah, look at Zach's socks.
See?
Not racist,
Are those
but
honest
discriminatory.
So those are your daughter's socks?
Oh, what?
I mean, they barely go up
Smaller
your
my feet. They're ankle socks. What do you mean? Eric, sing us a song.
Here's a piano man.
What's up?
The one you're about to record.
No.
He doesn't believe it.
Okay. I would like to do a skit. Can we do a skit?
Oh, no.
Oh my god, this is gonna go south, huh?
What's the skit, Zach?
I don't know. I don't know
He just
yet.
needs a way to pull it off of everything else.
Yeah, we just gotta lighten this episode a little bit.
Ooh, can I be a guy at Starbucks?
Oh my god,
No.
bro. I don't.
I'm gonna
Okay.
be sensitive.
Can we just do this tomorrow?
I don't know if we can.
Why? This is good. What are you talking about?
I'll cut some stuff out.
Like what?
All
I
of
think
it?
everything's been fine.
I think it's. Has it really been that offensive?
Becca seems to take issue with a lot of what's happened so far.
I don't know.
Okay, Becca doesn't condone anything said in this
There we
episode.
go. Yeah, put a big
And
warning.
neither do I.
Even though you
Just Shane and Eric support all of that.
Motherfucker.
No, just kidding.
That's right.
No,
Yeah, Eric takes full support of everything. Don't drag me into this.
Most of it's jokes, and if you can't take a joke,
Remember, he's
then
part of the
all right,
kick
Will
somebody's
Smith, you
life.
can't take a joke. Will Smith.
Hey, if you can't take a joke, take somebody's life.
Dude, the Will Smith drama has what?
What?
Holy shit, that's dark.
He's part of the
That took
kickbacks.
me a
So if
second.
you want something to boycott because of his opinions, kickbacks.
The
He's laughing because he's uncomfortable.
the Will Smith drama has been heating up. It has because apparently Diddy lied about
Really? Did he lie? That's a first.
Diddy lied about Will Smith and
I'm sure
Chris
Tupac
Rock.
has nothing to say about Diddy lying.
yeah, I don't think he has much to say at all.
What do you mean? He's in Puerto Rico or Bahamas or something.
He's hanging out with Elvis.
Obama?
Yeah.
Who?
Diddy.
No, Tupac.
Elvis.
Oh, okay, Tupac.
Tupac, not Diddy.
I knew
Elvis.
yeah. We know an Elvis impersonator once named Elvins.
I didn't.
I think you met
You were
him.
there too.
I don't remember.
He was sleeping.
Elvins was?
That was a horrible show.
So Diddy was lying about it, and
About
then
what?
it.
What did you say?
He
He
talked
said
about
Will
this
Smith
last week.
smacked him,
He's
and it's all fake.
No, he came out and said that Chris Rock and Will Smith had made up,
Oh yeah.
and then Chris Rock's brother originally came out and said that's a lie. Will Smith hasn't talked to Chris Rock, and Diddy was lying.
Which,
basically.
like, what? Why is Diddy getting into this
Yeah, I don't
anyways?
know.
He's not part
I think
of it.
Diddy was trying to just stop rumors
Smooth.
from spreading.
Right.
Just try and get people to quit talking about it, being like, oh, well, they're done with it. Which isn't going to work on the internet.
Not to mention-
the internet sucks.
Literally everybody was talking about it, so Diddy probably just wanted his name to be out there a little
Yeah,
bit
that's
too. Which, speaking of which, I know I keep going off on tangents, but that Tyree Sampson, I think his name is, the boy who fell off of the ride in Florida and died. There was a person who was talking to news stations claiming to be his cousin, and then his family came out and said, "We don't know her."
Jesus.
Yeah, she was
What the fuck is wrong with people?
telling the news stations, doing interviews, that he had called her right before and all this stuff, and then the
Taking
family's
a
like,
couple of minutes of fame.
"Yeah, I guess so." It's fucked up, but anyway, so then the Academy Awards said that they had asked Will Smith to leave, and he refused, and then it came out that he was never asked to leave.
So everybody's
Yeah,
lying.
everybody's just wanting
Yeah.
to save their own ass.
Pretty much. Apparently they were very undecided. There was one main guy who was a producer for the Oscars who was hoping that Will Smith would just apologize in his speech and make it better, and
Which you should have.
which he should have. Yeah, I mean he
He
apologized, but not
apologized
to
the
Chris Rock.
Academy.
Yeah, it's some stupid. And then the other people in the Oscars wanted to kick him out, but because they were.
Didn't he denounce his academy?
Yeah, he resigned
He
from
resigned
the
from the
academy,
academy.
but he's still gonna. They're still doing a disciplinary hearing where they'll decide what else is gonna happen.
All he did is forfeit
What?
the rights that he
They're
had.
gonna
I mean,
start having
what he
like
did
a chain
and-
link fence around the stage.
What he did and the Oscar have really no correlation. I don't think he should get his Oscar taken away.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, but
It's a professionalism.
Kevin
thing.
Spacey still has all his Oscars. Can we talk about that? If that's
Kevin
the route we
Spacey
wanna go-
didn't go on stage
Yeah.
and molest a child
He didn't do
on
it
stage.
at
Oh
the
yeah,
Oscars.
sorry, on stage.
But it wasn't like he didn't do something that was involved. Like he didn't get in trouble with something that was involved with that event.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, they shouldn't take away his
No,
Oscar because
and I don't-
he did that.
I don't think they will. More than
Smith?
likely, yeah, I don't think they will. Smith. More than likely, he's going to be banned for like a year, and that's going to
So
include.
next Oscar season he's back.
Banned from the Oscars.
No, like,
until
next-
the next
You're
Oscars.
banned for the Oscars for a year.
Like,
All right, I'll see you next
He'll be
year.
banned for the 2022.
yeah, the next coming Oscars, he probably won't be able to be nominated for any awards and won't be able to be there.
Yeah, I won't be able to attend.
From what I understand, him resigning from the Academy means that he can't vote.
Yeah, he can't vote and things like that. He could still
But-
technically go if he got the invitation.
Yeah,
He
got
just doesn't get
invited
the
and
ability to
nominated,
vote.
and then he could have
Yeah.
gone. But more than likely, they're probably just gonna. He may have to pay fines and may have to not be involved in any way.
Which makes sense.
For the
Like he
next one.
did publicly assault somebody technically.
Yeah.
So
And
like I get it was
So
just
did
a,
Ezra Miller.
I get it was just a
Right.
slap, but like
only one of them went to jail, though.
you should have some sort of repercussion.
That's because Chris Rock
And-
is not the press charges.
Actually, that's also not true. That's what I was going to get
Really?
to next. It came out that the police had asked Chris Rock if he wanted Will Smith to be kicked out or
I
if
thought
he
said
wanted
no,
to be
it's fine.
arrested. Well, okay. I think he was asked if he wanted to press charges, and he said no. But Chris Rock said that he was never asked if he wanted Will Smith to be kicked out, because it was being said that Chris Rock said that
He should
didn't.
stay.
Yeah, that Will Smith shouldn't be kicked out. And that's why they didn't have security or push harder once Will Smith refused, which came out to not be true. I mean, it's the whole thing.
We love the amount of lying in Hollywood.
Big mess, yeah. And really, like, who cares about the Oscars?
Well, we're talking about it, so
I mean, yeah, we do. 'Cause we care
We're
about
talking
this
about it
event,
because it's news.
but we're not talking about like the Oscars as a thing. Like, I feel like actors, they have a hard job. They work hard. Don't get me wrong, but like, there's not a big ceremony giving awards to plumbers and
It's-
mechanics and
it's all hot
doctors
air.
and yeah.
Yeah.
But all these actors
Because people
who are
put
like rich, famous people
celebrities on
anyway
pedestals.
come together for this big ceremony, and millions of dollars are thrown into the catering and
Did I talk about
everyone's
last
in
week?
tuxedos and stuff.
I did talk about
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
We talked about Wolfgang Puck.
No. I was gonna ask if we talked about the stuff people got in their gift bags.
Oh, no.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's
No,
hear
I
it.
didn't talk about that. Yeah, so I talked about this with my coworker over the weekend, and so some of the stuff that people got in their gift bags, the people that attended the Oscars, they got $25,000 in home repairs.
In home repairs, what is it, like a gift card for Lowe's?
I don't know. No, it was like some
Most of the
stuff,
people
yeah.
that sponsor them give free stuff.
$15,000 in plastic surgery.
Jesus Christ.
That one from what I've already known about the Oscar gift bags and stuff. That one's in there almost every year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that because plastic surgery typically costs so much more than that if they give them $15,000,
It's like nothing.
they'll spend $45,000
They
and
just know that
still?
some of the people will use it and they'll get the recognition for somebody going to that.
That's true.
Yeah. They gave people the title of Lord or Lady, and they got them a plot of land in Scotland.
Oh, you can get that
Yeah,
for like
that's-
$25.
I'm sure that the plastic surgery one is probably not someone who advertises themselves a bunch. If I'm like, because those people tend not to, because they focus specifically on
Stars.
Yeah, hired clientele. So that like,
Oh, so they only give Snoop Dogg plastic surgery.
because it's
Cheech and Chong.
because
Higher
there's,
clientele.
It's like Jeff Bezos got like hair
Oh,
plugs
like
and
Space
stuff.
High.
He got like hair plugs, and so he's no longer looks like he's as bad or whatever. Or Elon Musk, I think it was not
That's bad.
Bezos.
Probably him too.
And people were like, well, why? Like, if I was the one that did that, I would want him sitting there telling everyone, like, my name, be like, oh, yeah, I'm the guy that did that. And it's like, well, you don't need that because he goes and tells all of his friends.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
Yeah, and then you
discreet
get
thing.
more- yeah.
He's not promoting that he had to have something changed about himself.
But I don't know, I
That's
guess
what I'm saying,
that
you give
just-
a bunch of celebrities $15,000.
Exactly. You give it to
with
them, and then
plastic
they
surgery.
all-
How many are actually? gonna
Oh, and
use
they
it?
all got $50,000 trips to the Bahamas as well.
Jesus. They can
But
afford
I
that
think,
anyway.
I think
Correct.
it just,
Yeah, but
I
they
think
give
it
it
just
to
makes
them
me
as-
upset because they can afford it, and instead of putting that money towards somebody that can actually use it in a more productive way, people that are like homeless or need food or things like that, they're not using it for that. They're just giving it to celebrities who already have a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
So that kind of, I don't know, makes me mad. I think that's stupid.
I agree.
So,
Andrew Garfield deserves it.
like, does Will Smith really need plastic surgery and to have a
After
tiny
that
He's
hand-
not going to
You know?
use it though.
I thought it was interesting that Tom Holland didn't go, but Andrew Garfield and Zendaya met up at the Oscars.
Well,
Andrew
probably
Garfield's
other
probably
stuff
doing
he's
something. Probably
He
buying
is
a
an
house
actor.
to
He's
become a landlord.
A working
Oh,
actor.
you mean
Tom
Tom Holland
Holland?
is
Yeah.
probably doing something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do. He wants to become a landlord.
I mean, he's taking a break from acting too, so I think he's probably just chilling.
Yeah.
But you'd think the Oscars with your girlfriend would be like, a big event for
I
you.
mean,
Maybe
Zendaya is still like she's in Euphoria and stuff. She's
Maybe
still
he-
doing acting
maybe
stuff.
he had
That's
a
a TV
dentist
show.
appointment.
I'm aware, but she's still doing acting stuff.
That's
so.
true. He had a dentist appointment.
Yeah.
He had a plastic surgery from last year's Oscars.
Yeah, and he scheduled it. He's like, oh shoot, I scheduled the same night. Dang it.
Was it like a
Had
year
a plastic
or two ago
surgery in the
that,
Bahamas today.
Andrew Garfield and Ryan Reynolds kissed?
I
What?
think it was 2 years.
2 years
2
ago?
or 3 years.
Because
it's been a while.
Ryan Reynolds was up for an Oscar, and Andrew Garfield looked at him and was like, when you get, like, if you win it, go up and kiss me instead of your wife.
Yeah.
And then he didn't win it, but he said he looked at him and went, we can still kiss.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And so there's a shot of the camera panning over the audience, and it's just the two
They're
of
just
them
making out?
kissing. Yeah.
Oh wow, I missed that moment. And that's why it's the greatest night in the.
And Ryan Reynolds was like, I didn't realize I kissed him until I got home. You need a map to get out of his eyes, you know?
I love how comfortable Ryan Reynolds is with his sexuality.
Yeah. It's 2022, or that was 2020 probably. So
2015.
there's what happened in 2015. So there's one more thing that I wanted to talk about in today's episode. Eric, have you heard of Neuralink?
Are they our sponsor?
Yeah.
We're going into the sponsor.
I have, but I don't know what it is. Really.
So Neuralink is Elon Musk's technology that I think they're currently testing it on monkeys and have killed a couple of them.
Oh, Jesus.
Sounds about right.
But once it's perfected, it is several microscopic wires essentially that go to different parts of your brain. It's surgically installed into your skull, and they attach it to different parts of your brain. They figured out how to make things happen from tiny electrical impulses.
To do what though?
Sounds like brainwash.
Well, initially,
Probably
the goal is to help people who are paralyzed be able to move
Okay,
again.
I have heard about this.
But
Things like that always go wrong. It's like Black Mirror shit.
exactly, the future of it, they want to be able to connect your brain to the internet and be able to
Hive
like
mind.
upload your consciousness
I hate
and be
that.
able to live forever, or at the
That
very least, just be able to like
freaks me
learn
out.
Live
things.
until somebody
Quicker.
unplugs the computer. They
Yeah, I mean, it could. At that point, though, it should
It's just like
be your
Ultron,
brain.
You're just trapped in the network and have to find a new host. Find someone else that's in the network and then just switch
Yeah.
places with them.
Got no strings.
I mean, we'd probably just all live in the Facebook metaverse.
with Fuckerberg. I mean Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
it's gonna end up
Tucker
being
Carlson. But what do you think about that, Eric?
No.
You seem like the person who might have the most issues out of us. I think it's kind of cool.
He seems like he'd have.
The most
The
issues
most
out of
issues?
it. Yes, I agree.
Do
I agree with
Do you have
Zach
more
that-
issues?
I'd say I have probably
Okay,
about
Becca.
as much as
All
Eric.
right,
no,
go, Becca.
No,
I
I want to
mean,
know.
Eric doesn't like
yielding to
shots,
you.
so I can't imagine he would like
He'd want-
Oh,
skull
that's true. That's
brain
true.
surgery
I didn't think about that.
to connect to the internet.
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm yielding to Becca. Clearly, she has more thoughts about this than me.
No, go ahead.
I don't like it, Becca.
Bad.
No, I've been talking a lot this episode. You talk, bud.
It's not good.
No bueno.
Yeah, exactly.
If
That's
it's
been my go-to response for stuff. No bueno.
Are you for it if it's only to
No.
to help people who are paralyzed be able to function normally again?
I mean, as long as they get it perfected, they can't be killing people. But yeah,
They
Yeah.
I can't be killing people.
Yeah, I
Eric will
mean,
wait until
if
like
they
a
get
couple of years, and if they only kill like one person, I'll be like, well, they're not killing
Side effects.
people.
oh no,
they're killing
I'd still not ever do it.
can
But-
you Google Neuralink monkeys died or something like
Yeah.
But I mean, like, they've been working on something like that for quite a long time. So if they
Yeah.
if they get something and they don't progress it to the level of that humans naturally would, being fucking idiots, then it'd be a good thing.
that? Yeah, there's another company that's doing it that I think is more like a chip that goes into your spinal cord or something.
Oh God, no! Don't do that either. You ever seen
It's
fucking
like Doc
Spider-Man
Ock,
2?
yeah.
He just got done playing the game. He knows all about
That
it.
makes me sad.
You mean them killing monkeys?
You just got
Yeah.
done playing Spider-Man 2?
No, yes. Pizza time. No, Marvel's Spider-Man on the PS5
Oh,
or
hell
PS4.
yeah.
Oh, it's Bluetooth enabled too.
Oh hell yeah!
You're gonna get like brain
Now I'm down
cancer.
So you
for
can
it.
communicate with people.
Yeah, now
That makes
I'm down
sense.
for it.
Yeah, I mean, you can talk telepathically.
Yeah, hell no.
The issue is then all
But-
it takes is one malware.
Yeah, I'd be
Dude.
constantly connected to my fucking car that I forget to remove. Like if
It'd
I have
be-
my headphones in and I'm mowing the lawn, I turn that shit on. It connects to my headphones, and then I'm sitting there and it just cuts out because it connected to my fucking car. I don't want my head
Yeah.
going back and forth between my head and the car.
The issue would be malware, in my opinion, with that.
Yeah,
Someone
really
introduces
hacking
malware
together.
to your brain and
That's
can
true.
steal like social security number just because it's up there.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, it's not up there.
But
I agree.
There's
I don't
nothing
know
up
it.
here.
but wouldn't it be cool
They could
if,
even get your lyrics.
if in like 5 minutes you could learn a whole language or how to play an instrument or
Yeah, no, because then
That's,
everybody be like
with that though,
Everyone would
that's why
just
they
be
would come up with
perfect
the
at
ear
everything,
thing
right?
rather than a
Like
brain
Barbie.
transplant.
Hell, I want to be Margot Robbie. Let's do it.
you wait. Are you talking about Barbie?
Like I said, everybody be perfect.
Yeah,
It's
everyone
like
would be
Barbie.
perfect at everything. Like, if everyone
Isn't that the
was-
plot of the Emoji Movie?
Okay, just because you know how to do something doesn't mean you're perfect at it.
Bullshit. That's like Matrix. Keanu Reeves wasn't like, I kind of
an
know Kung
expert.
Fu.
That's true. That's true. Okay, touche.
He dodged the first bullet, but then he came back up in the second one.
A little too early.
Oh, Google didn't know that shit. Yeah, I feel like Ezra Miller would know better if he had Neuralink.
I don't think so. He wouldn't have needed to go into their room. He could have, or they could have been in the other room and just been like, "Give me all your money."
Hey, slut, are you awake? I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Do you want to hear how many monkeys died?
Yeah,
Out of the 23 they tested, 15 died.
I was so close.
15 out of 23.
15 out of 23.
Price is right, bro. You still win the prize.
What'd you say,
I said
Jim?
14.
Oh my god, that is a bad
Even
though
success rate.
15
And
is my
apparently,
go-to.
like, the
That's what I'm
USDA
saying.
was, like, looking into it and found, like, there was a lot of negligence and, like, suffering of the animals. But then Neuralink came out and said there was
there's
no
not.
animal
Yeah,
cruelty.
no, there's not.
They're like, there's a lot of animal cruelty in there. No, bro.
No, they're like, no.
Prove it.
Yeah. Neuralink admits monkey. This article title says Neuralink admits monkeys died during its project, but not due to cruelty. Natural causes. They all got the flu or something.
Natural causes.
Well,
The
they have
brain
heart
in
attacks from
the,
Yeah.
the chip in their
brains
brain
being-
really was
Yeah.
some natural.
Their
killing.
brain got electrocuted naturally.
Yeah, naturally.
Naturally, we put the electricity in their brain and they
got
die.
electrocuted.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's
All right, so Becca, what are your thoughts?
the whole thing's fucky, but like if you can fix people who haven't been able to walk, you know, like
That's my favorite flavor of
isn't that cool?
Ben and Jerry's.
I think it's just.
Fuck you, monkey.
I think it's just hard because like so many things can be used for good, but they could also turn into
Creeps
something.
will use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
That's
to
like
be
it's
really
almost
useful,
everything.
but-
And it's being created by a corporation.
That's-
Cars,
yeah.
car bombs.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything can
they're
be used
delicious.
for that.
Car bombs? Oh, is that a drink?
Yeah, that's the joke, Zach. Thank you for explaining.
Beer, and then
thought-
you put a shot
I
in.
Took
thought
me
I
too
heard
long,
you
man.
guys say Carvana at first.
Carvana.
Dude,
Our
Carvana
sponsor
is
for the
Car
also
vending machine.
Cars,
funky.
Carvana.
Carvana
Trick
has
or
a
Carvana?
history of
Cars.
that too. They will show pictures of the car online, right?
Yeah.
It's just wrecked
But-
all hell. It looks like my car.
Well, you're on the right
Eric
track.
roasting his own car.
So the car you see in the picture is not necessarily the car you get.
Yeah.
They've got a history of
Strapping deep.
just
down.
finding the shittiest car that they've got of that make and model and sending it to you. And then hoping
Of
you
course,
don't
why would they want
complain.
to send you a good one?
Right. Well, if you complain, they give you the second worst car. And then if you keep complaining, they
If you
just...
keep complaining, eventually you'll get a Tesla.
Well, no.
It's the
I mean,
model you want.
you get the make and model
Make and
that you
model.
ordered, but they just give
They're
you
not
like...
like, all right, you complained about your
Let's upgrade you.
your Tahoe. Let's go up to
Here's
an
a Ferrari.
Escalade.
Yeah, I'd be complaining a lot. And that's how I got this limo.
You don't have a driver though, so you still drive people around.
Elon Musk got his spaceships by complaining to Carvana.
My Tesla's not working. Ah, well, here's your spaceship.
Get up there, monkey boy.
What the fuck?
Are his spaceships battery powered?
Someday. They are not, though.
Someday or some days? Like on Mondays and Tuesdays?
Mondays
Mondays,
and
Tuesdays,
Wednesdays.
happy
I
days.
mean, they're making a space elevator because things are so expensive to take into space.
They're making a space elevator?
Is that real?
They
Yeah,
tried to
I'm
do the
not-
whole
I'm not serious.
Charlie and the
Tower
Chocolate
of Babel, and that didn't work out so well.
How are they gonna make a space elevator? What if like some space debris comes and just like
Look it up.
smacks
Smash it
it
at
out
the
of the air?
top. Just tilts
This
over
whole
across the
episode has
tower.
just been me googling stuff.
Space elevator.
Are you thinking of at Disney?
No.
Are you
The
thinking?
Epcot space elevator?
Are you thinking about?
I'm
The
not
space
thinking
hotel.
of anything.
Are you
I'm
thinking about
of
the
space
CEO of
elevator.
Walmart, the woman?
Space.
Are they actually thinking of making it, or are you just...
Or
They're,
have
they
they're
had discussed
they're
it
trying
before.
to make it
Yeah.
and like building it for a while.
I'm looking at the news.
I mean, I've heard they've discussed
'Cause it's been
it,
a
but it
thing.
hasn't been
like,
like
the
possible.
practicality behind it. is
because
not-
the Earth spins.
The closest thing
so they
I
have to
see
spin
is
with it.
building a space elevator may be getting closer to reality, but there's nothing about people
Yeah, it's-
trying to build one right
It's
now. We're talking
impractical
about
Okay.
with our
building
current
it.
understanding.
But they did say that we should have a space hotel
Correct.
by
Yes.
2026,
I think it was
That's
2025.
dumb.
2025, something like
It's going
that.
to be
Yeah,
expensive as all.
Oh yeah,
Right,
it's
it's
like,
like $1
I
million
think it
a
was-
night.
Yeah.
plus the rocket ride up there.
I still can't believe
What
we're
are
the
you
only
doing?
person that would go to Mars.
Huh? You?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
would.
said he go to
Right
Mars.
now.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
you
don't
can't get
know
a
where
guarantee
you
of
go to
bringing
Mars.
anybody.
I mean, if I couldn't bring my family,
That's
there,
what I'm
I don't
saying.
know.
Yeah,
But
it's just
Like your family,
You're gonna live in a
It's-
pod with no.
NASA
windows.
comes to you and they're like, we want people to come. And they send you away.
Yeah, I'm saying hello.
And like you don't, your family might come, they might not. It doesn't. You don't get a choice. It's unless NASA has asked them to come.
did you know that they found 2 different speeds of sound on Mars, and neither of them are the same speed of sound on Earth? So your voice,
different speeds.
your voice, like your voice might sound like this, and then your voice might sound like this in another second.
There's also lots of potatoes
Huh?
on
That's
Mars.
Idaho.
Matt Damon grows them.
Yeah, Matt Damon grew all the potatoes on
Oh
Mars.
shit! I haven't seen that movie either.
Me neither.
They should make a Hello Kitty movie starring Margot Robbie.
Do you guys want to hear about some interesting phobias?
Yes, and then I would love to hear a Beck Rec.
All right.
But first, let's hear about some.
What, 5 seconds ago, you were complaining on this entire thing with your Googling stuff.
Yep.
What about the fear of the ocean?
All right. So I'm gonna give you guys a phobia, and I'll give
You have to
a
guess the name?
I'm
small-
afraid of lists.
No, I'm gonna give you a small hint
How about you
to
don't?
what the phobia is.
Oh, you're
and
giving
see-
us the name and we have to try and guess what it is.
Yeah,
Got it.
because
I thought
some-
you were
I
doing the
want the
reverse.
Because some
I don't want
of
the
them.
hint.
Okay.
Okay, because some of them don't. You're not gonna be able to guess it.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
Okay. So this one is
Chronophobia.
Fear of freezing.
anatidaphobia.
Oh,
What is it?
you're afraid of anapharis.
Anatidaphobia.
And a T-Day Oh my
Fear
God.
of dinosaurs.
Anatidaphobia.
Fear of manatees.
Oh, you're afraid of Mr. T's wife.
Anna.
Alright, give us a hint.
You're afraid of sharks.
Mm,
Does it involve sea life? You're afraid of space elevators.
do you want me to give you a
Give
hint?
me a hint.
Jesus.
Sauce me, daddy.
Something out of water.
Oh, I knew it was water
That
related.
could be literally
Anything.
anything.
I'm afraid of mermaids jumping.
Everything but what's in the water. is
Wings out of
water.
water.
I'm afraid of butterflies
Dragonfly.
jumping.
Fear of
Planes.
dead whales.
Planes over water.
Wings out of water.
Fear.
Stare.
Paul McCartney.
Wings out of water.
Stare?
Fly higher.
Paul McCartney.
Wings out of
Do
water.
you guys want? Do you
stare.
guys want to know?
I want a better hint.
Wings out of water.
Wings out of water.
It's a
Staring.
fantastic poem.
Wings.
Can you give us another
out of
hint?
water, staring. Yeah, we get
Another
William
hint.
Shatner to sing that. We fucking got a hit on it, right? Wings out of water.
Eric
Elon Musk.
Eric could possibly have this phobia because of trauma from when he was a child.
Oh, fear of swans.
Is that what it is?
Kind of.
Fear
but
of
not
birds?
quite.
Fear of black
No,
swans.
because that's not.
Fear of getting bit by a black swan.
Fear of snow cone.
Fear of dropping your ice
your
cream.
snow cone.
Fear of a swan poking you in the belly button.
You guys want to know what it is?
Yeah, what is it?
It's the irrational fear that somewhere,
Oh,
somehow,
yeah.
a duck or goose is watching you.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were going for more realistic fears, not ones
Oh,
that
that's real.
No, I-
completely
I
ridiculous.
just wanted to start with a fun one.
Dude, someone is offended by that
So-
who has that fear.
I mean, it's like the fear of the number 13. It's a real fear.
Yeah.
It's irrational, but it's
It's a real fear.
Not as
Well, I
irrational
understand,
as
but you can
E.
find 13 places. The
not as
fact
irrational as -1.
the ghost might sometimes be.
That's a
Okay,
math joke.
Shane, I think
that,
you
so is
know
mine.
this
E
one.
is an irrational number.
I know.
So I think you know this one, so I just want Eric and Zach to guess it. Hippopotamonstrosis quipedaliophobia.
Fear
It's
of
the fear of big
horses.
words.
Yes.
I knew that one
It's the
too.
fear of really long words. Hippopotamonstrosis quipedaliophobia.
Ah! Next.
Fear of horses.
Oh,
What
oh.
about phobophobia?
Oh,
Fear
Oh,
of
that's fear of missing
no,
out.
fear of villain.
it's the fear of singing without the lyrics in front of you.
I'm trying to
that's
remember.
Eric phobia.
It's not.
Kickbackophobia.
I
I'm trying-
don't have that fear. I just wanted to make sure that I knew my words.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think it's.
We went to a restaurant yesterday for Eric and Becca's
Fear of
birthday. By the way, happy birthday, guys.
Thank you.
And Becca told the hibachi chef, Chef Caesar, to sauce her, daddy.
Well, because I messaged in our group chat and I said, "Who wants to say sauce me, daddy?" to the hibachi chef, and they were all like, "No." And I was like, "Well, I'll
Yeah.
do it."
And the guy didn't have any reaction to it. You know what did get a reaction? When everybody was ordering steak, and he was like, "Oh, steak, what temperature, or whatever?" And you guys were all like, medium rare. And I said, chicken. Please do it well done. And he laughed. So there you go.
Oh, you said that? I didn't
Yeah.
even hear that.
I mean, Becca got a laugh when she made the remark about that's not a volcano, it's an onion.
Sure, that.
Oh, yeah. He was doing an onion volcano. And,
Sauce Me Daddy though got no reaction at
I
all.
got a reaction out of you guys.
you know.
That's what mattered.
And then in our sibling group chat, we changed all our names so that I am Eric and this is Becca.
Shane.
No, that's Shane.
I'm
And
Zach.
that she's Zach
he's
and he's
Becca.
Becca.
Correct.
And now it's all really
Yeah,
confusing.
it's confusing.
What was phobophobia?
And I've got a fear
Phobophobia
of
is
being
the fear
confused.
of phobias.
It was fear of phobias. I
Yeah.
shouldn't have second guessed myself.
So, like, I
I
don't
thought it
know
was
how
the
that
fear of
works
Mars Moon.
because if you have
What's
a
the fear of
fear
second-guessing
phobias,
yourself?
then you have a phobia. So that's
Correct. You're
But
constantly afraid.
you're afraid of being
Afraid.
yourself.
optophobia.
Fear of
Fear of
octopuses.
glasses.
Fear of operations.
Eric.
I feel like Eric is the closest.
Eric's
Fear of
getting
eyes.
closer.
Fear of
What'd you
eyes.
say?
I said fear of glasses.
Fear of eyes.
Optophobia.
Oh, opto?
Opto.
Fear of contact.
Fear of losing an eye.
lenses. Buy a contact lens.
You're
Fear of contacting aliens.
you're getting farther away.
Fear of pink eye.
Yeah, all the way to space. The fear of Neuralink.
No.
Fear
The
of
fear of saying
opposition.
offensive stuff at the beginning of the
Opposition.
podcast and then gradually getting less offensive as the podcast goes.
This person probably, if they had this phobia, wouldn't be able to.
Afraid of dying.
They wouldn't be able to.
Afraid of
see
one.
this phobia on paper.
Oh, afraid of
They wouldn't be able to see this.
seeing
phobia
the
at
written
all.
word.
Fear of being blind. Fear of going blind. Fear of blindage.
Fear of snowblind, snowblind, snowblind.
It's the
Did you
fear
know?
of opening one's eyes.
Ah.
So it's just the
That would
fear of
suck.
opening your eyes. Yeah.
How do you, how do you figure out you're afraid of opening your eyes?
Well, you're born, and immediately you start freaking out.
This baby hasn't quit crying or opened its eyes.
Pogonophobia.
Oh,
The
that's
fear of pogo sticking.
No.
The
Fear
fear
of
of
not pogo sticking.
No.
Hell yeah.
I'd say if Anna had this fear,
fear of people with beards.
yes.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Fear of beards.
Why would you be afraid of someone with a beard, or why would it be bad for
Why
your
is
daughter?
it pogo?
I'm not
I'm sure
here
it's
to-
some kind of Latin root.
I read an article about how if you make out with someone with a beard, it cuts your chin up, and then a lot of people have gotten like infections because beards are dirty.
On your beard.
I've never had that happen.
I read another article that said a lot of beards have
I've never made out with
poop
someone with a
particles in it.
I read another article that said all the stuff you just said was fake.
I read an article that said 15 monkeys died
I have 23.
out of 23,
And me.
and all 15 had a beard.
Oh, you're right. What's the next one?
Snowblind, snowblind.
Did you know that when it
All
snows,
right.
my eyes become wide and the light that you shine can be seen?
And he's buying the stairway
To
to
heaven.
heaven.
All right. Here's a list of some more common
Comic
phobias.
fears.
Common phobias for you, Eric. Since you're
Batman,
the
ah!
crazy one. Acrophobia.
Fear of farms.
Not
Fear of-
aggro.
yeah, not aggro.
Acro.
Fear of acrobats.
Fear
of circuses.
Fear of growing too big.
No.
Am I close?
Fear of
No.
bending your spine too far.
Acrophobia.
Fear of going small. Fear of being small.
Fear of bending.
No.
Fear of
Dick racing.
fear itself.
Hit.
Someone with this phobia would not like if they went up in the Empire State Building.
Fear of
Fear of
heights.
heights.
Yes.
That's me.
Oh, Eric, I think he actually has this phobia. It's
Oh, you mean like the last one that I do have?
acmophobia.
Me too.
Fear of belly buttons.
Fear of shots.
What is it?
Fear of tattoos. Fear of needles.
Acmophobia.
Acmophobia. Fear of doing anything that'll make you achy.
Breaking charts.
Fear of Billy Ray Cyrus. Shane's got the vid.
Fear of drowning.
No. Acmophobia.
Oh. Fear of sending money to people online.
Fear of the
What?
government.
Like Venmo.
What if they're princes?
You send 2 princes flowers?
1, 2,
Yeah.
princes here before you. I think we may only have time for like one more, Becca.
Okay, do you want a hint for this one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Wait.
of course.
Oh, we're still on this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 2 princes.
Fear of two princes.
Yeah. The
I'm
fear of wish
Fear
you
of
would
ants.
step back from that ledge, my friend.
Eric is able to see your daughter because he kind of got over this phobia a little bit.
Fear of
Fear of
shots.
shots.
Fear of be broader.
Fear of vaccines.
Fear
Fear of sharp objects.
Yes.
Fear of what?
Fear of sharp objects and needles.
Oh.
Yeah, just needles, not
So,
sharp objects. I can touch a knife and shit.
Can touch a knife and shit. Because I'm so scared.
Elton, why are you licking Robert or whatever?
Randy.
Robert.
He's looking at his
Robert,
nose.
Randy, same thing. Probably tastes good.
Tastes like place.
Tastes like a pickle. Looks like a pickle mouse.
Okay. Do we have another fear or
I think
First,
it's
she's taking a picture of her cat.
Damosphobia?
I think it's time for a Beck.
Wait. I have
Damosphobia.
one more I really want to
Okay.
get to.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna cut off at some
If it
point.
does, then it's Becca's fault.
Okay. This is called abophobia.
Ape escape.
Abophobia. It's spelled
Fear of clowns.
AIBOHPHOBIA.
Fear of Andrew Garfield. Fear of Andrew Garfield.
Fear of spiders. Oh, fear of Doug.
I was gonna say that. Damn you!
The reason that I spelled it out, there's a reason for that.
Fear of
Fear
spelling.
of Korean food.
AIBOHPHOBIA.
Fear of deodorant.
Fear
Fear
of
of
misspelling a word.
No.
Fear of
the alphabet.
fear of being a dick.
What was the first letter I said?
Ah.
P?
You said B?
You said P?
No.
What
Wait.
was it?
Spell again.
Hobophobia.
Abophobia.
Fear of a
What was the
sandwich.
first letter I said?
A.
And what was the last letter I said?
Oh.
Hey,
Fear of words that end and
repeating
start with
words?
the same letter.
No. What was the second
Well,
word?
your
I said?
hints are
Fear of
shitty.
palindromes.
You only
Yes.
said,
And the fear itself, the phobia itself, is a palindrome.
God, those guys are
Yeah.
assholes.
Yeah.
People
Fuck
who
that,
name
and
things.
fuck the people that named the fear of long words.
People who
and
name things have
monstrous
too much fun.
Squipedaliophobia.
Duffel bag.
Yep.
That's not.
Backcrack?
It's not right. Duffel bag isn't a palindrome.
Correct, but it's a stupid word. Backrack.
Ladies and gentlemen.
He's just quoting
Book
Bo
back.
Burnham again. Ladies and gentlemen,
Duffel
Mr.
bag.
Burt
I was
Beckler.
going for more of a Rhett and Link, but sure.
Cool.
What you got? You got a wreck for us today, Beck?
Wreck.
You gonna do it?
What are they?
Oh my gosh! So I was at a concert the other day, and
And they did a back wreck.
no, they had a big red button that they slapped, and it made different.
That was easy.
It looked like a giant easy button, but it was like 10 times the size. It was gigantic. And I think on the side there was probably like left and right buttons that could scroll through different sounds, and then when they hit it, did the sound, right? But I thought of you guys because they
You don't think of me always?
I'm always thinking about you, but I thought of you guys a little harder. Because they went off for an encore, or they went off and then people
They went off.
They're just playing on stage.
Playing in the wings.
they finished their show, they left the stage, and then people started telling them to do an encore. So they came back out, and one of the sax players, like slow motion, went to hit the button, and he did it, and it went, yeah!
I love it. This is why we need a soundboard.
I know, we're working on it.
Beck wreck.
Okay.
I'd settle for
My
my
recommendation for
camera
the week is to take a nap. Plain and simple this week. We're going easy. Yes.
Yes.
working.
Take a nap. I'm really bad at
Okay.
taking naps. I try.
Specifically 20-minute naps. If you go further, it can cause lack of sleep at the end of the day.
Are you gonna take a nap?
Unless you're me, then I just sleep all the time. I wanted to take a nap today, and then I remember we had a podcast.
Will
Becca
Smith?
forgets every week.
I do. And that's why I'm never prepared
Eric,
for my
you know what
break.
fucking episode we're on? Every week.
Actually, 13.
We're on 13.
Oh, this is lucky number 13, guys.
You know what the fear of the number 13 is?
Tridecaphobia.
That's not
Sure.
my guess.
No, that's the fear of little holes, isn't it?
No, that's tripopophobia.
Tridecaphobia?
I thought that was the fear of pop sockets.
Sure.
I think it's the number
Hey,
3
what's
that
that
they
on the
don't
back
like
of your
in China. 'Cause it sounds
Triskaidekaphobia.
like
Because what's
Ha!
what's tridecaphobia?
Probably the fear of
Fear
the letter
of
3.
3 decks
3 decks of cards.
And 3 buses.
Oh, 3 buses.
and a waffle and a half.
We'll talk about 3 buses next week.
Yeah.
Did we already talk about that?
No, we have not. It's nothing. I'm assuming or we're just not looking at it.
It didn't tell me.
Oh, so it's nothing.
E! Z!
B.
S.
E.
Z!
B.
S.
Hold it up.
We're just going to do a silent on the last one.
E.
Z.
EZBS.
This is beautiful.
This one's weird. More weird than
Yeah,
normal.
can we just call this Please Do Not Watch?
I think that'll encourage people to watch it. We gotta call it Discussing
Best episode.
Theoretical
Best episode ever.
Physics. Watch this at work.
Show this to your boss. You'll get a promotion.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Scared of Triscuits.
I'm scared of decks of cards made out of Triscuits.
I have a fear of wheat thins.
Say that again?
Wheat thins. Wheat thins.
We're gonna have to go back to the saying words wrong.
Will Wheaton?
Will Wheaton.
Cool what?
Cool hip.
Can you say,
Say cool.
cool?
Say whip.
Whip.
Say cool whip.
Cool whip.
Ma.
See you next week.
You guys
Mommy.
can play about
Mom.
me aping bits.
Mommy.
fucker.
Mama. Mama. Mama.
Shane's over there like a little derivative.
Shane, did you finish your glass of milk?
Yes, I did a while ago.
And with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Later, Cat in the Hat. And
Oh,
cat,
wait.
Cat cheating the
anything.
nose.
Shane, let's wave like Casey Neistat does.
What the fuck? That's how Casey Neistat?
Yes.
Looks like you guys are both squeezing one titty.
That's
like with Casey.
That's what, yeah. See you next week. Everybody do it.
so weird.
Can we turn that into a GIF?
You mean a GIF?